How can I tell you that I love you? I love you, but I can't think of the right words to say. I'm longing to tell you that I'm always thinking of you. I'm always thinking of you, but my words blow away, just blow away. It always ends up for one thing, honey, and I can't think of the right words to say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, morning in the woodshed with Brian. Yes, sir. 11:11 a.m. Just here with my glasses, putting them down now. My guitar. Yeah, I've got a book right here. Got a book here, tell me words, chords, stuff I used to play years ago, maybe 40 years ago. Yeah. You know what happened? Yeah. I got on myself a peace train. Yes, sir. Thought I was. Pretty peaceful. It's all by myself, you know. One thing I didn't know how to do, how can I tell you? Yeah. How can I tell you all about what's going on with me, not have you get all upset that I'm just talking? Well, playing new songs they never played for years. But how can I tell you? How can I go along all this thing here today, you know? Here in the woodshed. Talking to you right now. How can I tell you? Now, good morning. In the woodshed with Brian. Would you like to hear something like that? Would you like to hear the guitar? I do. And yesterday, we had a great live 3 p.m. music. Steve and I played for almost 2 hours. But what we did was something different. But how can I tell you all about that? How can I explain? I know how. How can I tell you about? Let me tell you. Yesterday, I said it last night on the podcast at 11 p.m., but yesterday Steve and I had a talk afterwards. We were outside having some chili. My wife made some chili. And was outside, and we were talking, and I asked him what we should do, and he mentioned the fact that we should concentrate on one thing for a while. So that's what I'm doing. I'm learning how to pick again. I'm learning how to strum again. I'm learning how to sing again. How can I tell you, though, all this stuff and not have you just go, yeah, right, sure, okay, yeah. That's by having someone like Steve with me, pushing me above and beyond what I've always wanted to do. But how can I tell you? This is what happens in life. You can't. When you're doing something wrong and you're trying to hide it and there's things going on and you know someone understands that, well, maybe he's doing that, you know, what are you going to do? You gotta try to, you know, do whatever you gotta do. I mean, it's a great thing to be able to talk to somebody. And that's what at bodyandmindredesign.com I'm trying to do. I'm getting texts, I'm getting emails from people. It's pretty neat. And I'm understanding, you know, more and more what it takes right now out there in the world, because people are talking to me about what they're going through, what they've been through, how long they've been doing this, how do they do this. But I could never tell anybody. Why? I didn't want anybody to know. See, I thought everybody didn't know. I was hiding everything. Everybody, you know. Yeah. They were living around you is what they were doing. Oh, is that what's happening to you right now? Well, if you need someone to talk to, or if you know someone that does, bodyandmindredesign@gmail.com will be able to get the text to you. I'll be able to get back to you on something you want. Now, just like Steve and I talked, and we talked yesterday, and Woody said we should concentrate on one thing. And if you notice, there's no harmonica. First time. No harmonica. No tin whistle. No ukulele. No jaw harps. No percussion. No bongos. All the stuff I have right upstairs. I've got you. I got my phone, the phone that I'm doing this live on. I've got a book of songs that I'm just going through and trying to figure out. I've got fingers that are incredible because I don't feel them anymore. So I'm able to do things. I'm able to start picking. You know, that's why I'm able to, I just have to get the chords, you know, right. And get my fingers right in the right spot. But I couldn't tell you that before. That's why all those years I didn't do any of this right here. Because there was too much of this and too much of this and too much of all that stuff, and but I couldn't tell anybody. Hopefully you can now. Right here, bodyandmindredesign.com. Because what you're going to start seeing is what's happening to me can happen to you. This is like a new start for me. even though I've had this website for 5 years and I was supposed to be dead 4 years ago. I mean, all that stuff you already know if you've listened to the podcast. Lost 200 pounds. That's all great. And I'm glad I did it. And you know why? Because I have you. That's why. Never imagine having you listen to me not know how to play this and not caring, because I'm showing you that I'm going to be able to play this just like Cat Stevens did. Just like he did, because I used to do it just that way. Just like Steve does a lot of the songs that he really has done for 30 years, he can do it really well. That's what people are bopping, and he's together himself. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. But you can't just do that overnight. Look at my fingers. See, I'm trying to show you my website. It's from the bottom up. A start, a fresh start for you. And all these, I've got 105 videos now on my website. I'm on my 55th podcast right now. Almost 2 months of podcasts. It's phenomenal. 4 live musics. Once I stop playing and Steve and I can stop playing and the people start seeing what we can do, not just what he can do, and me follow along. No, but what we can do. But how can I tell you that? Because I haven't even experienced it yet either. But this is what we're both going through. Just like you're going through stuff that, whether it's whatever, and you need someone to talk to, just really, and then, I really love this song. I can't wait to be able to play it. Still can't get it, my fingers, but it's coming. Just like you. It is great to be able to see this, to be able to see a difference. I couldn't pick 2 weeks ago. Where's Beans? Not even one. I couldn't sing. Still can't. I'm trying. But see, my voice is coming back. I'm able to do things that I wouldn't do before. I'm trying to get my vocal cords to do different things because that's what I got to do to the different, and I'm doing that with this now. Not that I'm not going to do that other stuff, because believe me, that other stuff, but my major concern now, get stuff together on this, get myself together so we can start playing stuff and just come into that live music and just play for 2 hours, not talk all, and play around, but actually play. That's the goal. But how can I tell you that? Well, I can't unless you come along, because you're going to see it right at the same time that I do. Clouds so swift, rain falling, gonna see a movie called Younger Did. Phone's ringing. I'm going to hang up, whoever it is. It's probably a car warranty. Oh, too swift, rain falling in, gonna see a movie called Younger Did. Put your money, pick up your tent, McGrin. You ain't a-going nowhere. Ooh-wee. See, you can't get that. Ooh-wee. riding behind. Tomorrow's the day my bride's gonna come. Ooh-wee, we gonna fly down into the easy chair. See, trying. 4 different songs, 2 days. Not good, not right, but learning. Start and go. That's what we're doing. Start and go. So how can I tell you? We can talk. We'll talk right along. I'm going to tell you every step. I'm going to show you every step. Tomorrow I'll have something different. I might play the ukulele because I have to learn that too. Because what that does to me, that gives me better nimbleness on my fingers because it's shorter frets. That I have to put my fingers between something that's not as wide as this. And it's a whole different chord system. So, I mean, it's a learning thing. So I'm enjoying that as well. But this is going to be my main thing because we have to stop playing stuff so I can play that other stuff while he's playing stuff that I don't know. And he doesn't know. That we don't feel comfortable with playing to you. Together. You understand all that? If you did, I'll talk to you later. So, do yourself a favor. Try to be good. Oh yeah, you gotta make sure you're true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. And you know that other thing, it's always a pleasure to say, because it means that it's over. So, as we're going down the trail, yippee-doo! Yeehaw! Don't forget, ready? Does everybody sing along? Adios! That's coming. Sing-alongs. We can do sing-alongs. Okay, adios. Don't forget, Facebook, YouTube, my website, bodymindredesign.com, iHeart, Spotify, Amazon, like I keep saying, Pandora and iTunes are coming. I just haven't had time to get on the phone because, you know, I do, but I'm doing stuff like this so I can do this. So I really appreciate all this. Because the songs, this one right here especially, I can't wait to try this. We can get into that and start playing. Steve can do his thing. We can start playing. It's going to be fun. And I know I keep doing this when I say it. But hey, everybody, the 10 minutes went really long. I know, I'm sorry. Because this is a very special one. Remember, how can I tell you? Well, we just talked. And you come along. So you can say, adios! Again. Tomorrow at 11:11 a.m. Adios!